It's like we back.
Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Two Direction. Not forgetting Jyoti and Avnish Arora will be introducing their shows in London. But now, focusing on today, as you can see, I'm in the sunny Middle East. Yes, I'm in Kuwait. Salmiya at the ALWAN Arts Festival. We'll be speaking to the director, and her famous quote is, "Making the soul a happier soul." I don't want to give too much away, and I don't want to keep you waiting. Now let's go and check out this amazing event.
I want to.
It's like the ancient prophets walk my wisdom. It's like the ancient prophets walk my wisdom.
Yeah. It's like the prophets, the days way back before the caveman interfered with the topics of human progress. I promise you won't get it at neighborhood.
So as promised guys, we are here with the owner and director of Visual Therapy. Welcome. So tell us a little bit about the company and where your inspiration has come from.
Alrighty, well I started Visual Therapy about 5 years ago, and the whole point behind Visual Therapy was kind of to activate the art scene in Kuwait and to kind of create a platform where people can, you know, get together, find out about art, kind of create awareness, kind of create some inspiration around town.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your slogan is making the soul a happier soul, one visual at a time.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
To me, a lot of people assume visual therapy has a bit of a medical kind of background, but it's really not. It's just about, you know, when you see something that you like or when you see something good, it makes you feel good from the inside.
Yeah.
So that's the therapy.
So it's, exactly. It's inner therapy.
It's
isn't
inner
it?
therapy, and it's just making you happy, because art, in the end, it does make people happy and it does bring people together. So
Of
that was
course.
the point.
So you've got some graffiti artists here. We have a 10-year-old who is amazing at art, and you know there's so much talent in Kuwait. Would you further out this? I mean, would you go, you know, out of the country?
Of course. To me, since this is the first time I actually pulled off something this big, I kind of just wanted to kind of work with the locals, making it easier for me. But definitely the next one, I plan on going bigger, inviting some more international artists, you know, from outside. I think it would be good. And it would actually kind of be there'll be nice role models for the young graffiti writers and the young artists. But this year, so far this season, it's been a graffiti season for us. So we're kind of just embracing all the graffiti, you know, the art and all that, you know, kind of the mood right now.
Yeah, and so your logo, as we can see here.
Yes.
Where did this come from? Like the heart, it's like an eye with a heart, right?
It's basically like, you know, it's visual therapy. Like when you see something, your eyes go, oh, wow, like that. That's basically.
Instead of ka-ching, the dollar sign is heart size.
So it's a very simple way of just saying visual therapy, you know. And actually the logo is a famous logo, actually. It's been chosen for some books and it won some logo competitions and things like that.
Okay. If you had to invite a famous artist, who would it be and why?
I would say I would want to invite Saber from the Seventh Letter.
Okay.
Because the Seventh Letter is one of the most iconic graffiti crews in the world.
Yeah.
I'm Saber. That's my name, straight up. I've been making art for 22 years.
Every young graffiti writer looks up to them or looks up to one of their team members in one way or another. So I think they are like a huge inspiration, and bringing them here would be the ultimate reward for all the graffiti writers.
So you heard it here first. Is there anything else we're missing out from this?
Just thank you for this interview, and like if you want to stay kind of connected with visual therapy, there's the Instagram, which is @visualtherapy, and my website, which is visualtherapyonline.com.
Graffiti is a life force in a city that says to every citizen, I'm alive, the city's alive. And a city without graffiti would be like a field without flowers.
We need to make the streets a conversation, which means that we have to be writing the things that we believe on everything. We have to take it to the same place that the ads are.
So we're joined by the spokesperson, the spine behind it all, Mr. Alistair. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, very good. We've had one show, which was fantastic, big audience, and also the Loyac students performing their piece, which was fantastic. So ready for 2 more.
Okay.
Urban Playground Team.
Urban Playground Team. Yeah. Where did this name come from?
Actually, it was suggested to us for an original project, which we did back in 2006.
Yeah.
We've been working with parkour for about 3 years. We made a performance and we thought that would probably be the end of it. and then more and more people asked us to do more and more projects, and then slowly it became what we do. Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
so where does your sort of inspiration come from? I mean, what is it?
Well, Malik is in the team, and Malik is one of the 9 originators of parkour. So there was a group of 9 young men 24 years ago. Most of them became known as the Yamakasi.
Okay.
And they began this game of moving fluidly through an environment. I'm an actor. Miranda's a dancer. We had our own theatre company making performances which combine dance and theatre anyway. And when we saw parkour, we thought that's a good training for us. So we started, and then it kind of went from there.
So were you invited to the visual therapy event?
Yeah, we were invited by the British Council to come to work, firstly to bring performance parkour, to bring our work here, but then also to partner with LOIAC. So I came out a few months ago and met with Freya, who runs LOIAC, and we basically talked about the young people who are here, the skills that they have. We talked about what we can bring as teachers, because everyone in our team has got quite a lot of experience teaching. And particularly teaching young people who don't necessarily excel within a kind of mainstream education structure, and who need something a bit more physical and a bit more active to engage, which is how I was at school. It's how everyone in the team was at school. So.
Okay, perfect. So if you could give our audience a message and why they should join such teams like yourself and why.
Yeah, well, you have a great crew here called the Kuwait Jaguars, who I'm sure you'll be able to find out easily. But I would say the reason to do parkour is for your health, for your self-respect and self-discipline, and also because you get to know the place that you live in a way that you never thought possible. You get to
Human beings, you are not alone. Hablo de la oscuridad de mi
So that's a
corazón.
wrap from me, guys. I hope you've had a wonderful time in the sun with me. I hope you learned a lot, because I certainly did, about visual therapy. It's good for your heart, making the soul a happy place when you are happy and enjoying too. As the quote says, a lot of laughter induces a lot of happiness. Keep smiling, guys. 2 Directions. That's a wrap. Ciao for now.
Oscuridad de mi corazón. Nah, let's get it on.
It's like the ancient prophets.
You're watching 2 Direction with Sona and Jyoti.